Hello, welcome to Anjanette's World. I henna my hair. So I don't know if you can see me. I think you can. So I use henna to cover my gray. And I start with amla powder. And I use a tablespoon. And this I mix with my henna. It's supposed to be good to strengthen your scalp and your hair. So I use that. It's supposed to stimulate hair growth, reduce hair loss, prevent and treat dandruff, dry skin, and it's also to anti-parasitic and helps with lice and scalp infections. Okay, and then next I'm gonna use about a tablespoon of aloe vera. And this is also good for your hair. It adds moisture to your hair and it helps so the henna won't dry out your hair. So that's a tablespoon of that. And then I usually for the henna, because I don't have a lot to color, just some places in my roots, not very much. I usually mix up maybe a half a cup to a cup, half a cup so of the henna. That's what I'm going to use. And all of this stuff is plant-based. So I'm going to use a half a cup of henna. Okay, then you can use any essential oil. I'll put a few drops of peppermint in here. Peppermint, it got all type of benefits to it. And then you can use tea, you can use coffee, you can use just plain water to mix it up real good. And here I'm going to use some coffee. Yeah, I got these when I stay at a hotel, I get the coffee bags, whatever they leave in there, I get. Because you can use it for something, but this is what I'm going to pour over my henna. I think I'm going to let it soak for a little while. Okay, now I'm going to pour my coffee over here, over my mixture. 1 second. And this is permanent dye. This dyes your hair permanent. It doesn't change. It's not semi-temporary. And I just use the henna, but if you use the henna and then do the indigo, I do have the indigo. If you want your hair black, then with the indigo, which is also a plant, then your hair be black, a deep black too. I bought it because I was gonna do black, but I've been doing this for a couple of years now in the henna, and I just keep it this color, the red. You use the coffee just to deepen the color. Just use the coffee instead of water. You can use coffee or tea to deepen the color, or if you want black. I've seen people mix their henna, their indigo in like with this, and I also seen people henna their hair first and then use the indigo. They just do a two-step process. If I did it, I think I would start with the two-step process if I use the indigo, just to make sure, since I'm not real familiar with the indigo, so I would do it that way, because sometimes you cut corners and you miss out. So unless I see it or speak to someone who actually uses the henna and indigo, then I would do it as separate. First I would henna, then I'll go over with the indigo. And I might do that one day. I don't, because even if you use this, if you use henna to color your hair, it's permanent, and it's hard for other like store-bought brands to cover henna. It's that strong. So if I was to do indigo, I'm thinking that indigo, even this henna wouldn't cover over that black. But I might do it one day. I do. You look much younger with black hair. I think everybody does. Well, most people. But I'm just gonna keep it henna. Henna gives me like a red highlight to my hair, and it does cover the gray. And it doesn't. The more you use henna, the deeper that highlight, that auburn highlight gets. Coppery type color. That's what it turns my hair. And each time I do it, it gets darker and darker. Now with henna, when you do put it on, you don't wash it for at least 3 days. Rinse it out, yeah. Rinse it out after hours, but we'll get into that. But right now, that's my consistency right now. So what you do, if you have plastic wrap, just cover it up with plastic wrap. I cover mine up for at least I cover mine up for at least 4 hours. Now, when I put my henna on, I sleep with mine on. I just put the scarf on, but I'll be showing you all of that. And I like my henna on for at least 8 hours. We're doing it this way, but I'm sure there's other ways that people do it, dependent. But I leave mine on overnight, get up, rinse it out, and because I got locks, just go about my day. So once this sit for at least 4 hours, I will show you what I do. I just put it on at night because remember, I'm keeping mine on all night.